to start right now. Don't wait. We're hesitating. I can why take no more life and do it now. Need to be a bit of future, and we need to start right
Good evening, Avtar sir. Please, your music. Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dream about the SDGs. Let your mind take you to places you would like to go and work for SDGs. Think about SDGs, plan it, and celebrate the possibilities. And don't listen to anyone who doesn't know to dream. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, let us celebrate the journey of RiseUp for SDGs. Today, let us celebrate the launch of the Global Goals Carnival. Today, let us start from 17th to 28th, the birthday celebrations of the Global Goals. Happy birthday, SDGs!
Happy birthday, SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs. We love 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 SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs. Happy birthday, dear SDGs. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We love SDGs. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear SDGs. Happy birthday to you. We love SDGs. We love SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs. We love SDGs.
Happy birthday, STG.
Goal number 10. Roots in equality. It requires a transformative change.
Greater efforts are needed to reduce extreme poverty and hunger.
Invest in education, sanitation, decent jobs, and social protection.
Especially for young people, migrants, and other unprotected communities.
Happy birthday, SDG.
We preach SDGs
To build sustainable
cities and communities.
Happy birthday,
We support SDG 12, that is responsible consumption and production. Happy birthday, SDGs! Yay! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We should grow more plants to save our earth, to save our environment.
we love SDG. We love SDG.
God,
Celebrate the SDG birthday.
Thank you, love. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you.
Celebrate the SDG birthday.
Happy birthday, SDGs.
बारी बरसी कटन गया सी बारी बारी बरसी वैसे जुबार किया
Friday.
खट खट के ले आंदा फ्राइडे गिद्दा पाउड़िया वदी असली गिद्दा गिद्दा पाउड़िया वदी असली गिद्दा गिद्दा पाउड़िया वदी असली गिद्दा बले 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 हा हा
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear SDGs. Happy birthday to you. Sing happy birthday to dear SDGs. Yay! Happy birthday, SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs. Happy birthday, SDGs.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what happened in Kamla Nehru Public School today. We were in the mood of celebrations. We practice, preach, and promote SDGs. We live SDGs. We love SDGs. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, is a family get-together. The family of SDGs ambassadors, the family of SDG goalkeepers, the family of SDG warriors. We'll together rise up for the SDGs. We'll together rise up for the global goals. And we'll together rise up for UN 2030 agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the SDGs. We love the SDGs. The future of the world belongs to the youth of the world. And it is from the youth that the fire of life will warm and enlighten the world. Meet Miss Abza Dorabala, the shining rock star student of grade 11 of Kamala Nehru Public School, with her rap on 17 SDGs.
Yeah, SDG anthem. You know who it is? Abza. Listen up, suni hai tumne important cheese. No G's, it's about the SDGs. SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. बेहतर दुनिया के लिए goals. एक peaceful दुनिया के लिए goals. SDG 17 targets 169 goals for a better world. That's yours and mine. United Nations people and communities. Goals to be achieved by 2030. Cover social issues सारे, चाहे poverty, climate, gender या हो peace. तो आओ सुनो story cause this is about peace and progress for all. For a world that rises high. For a world where people stand tall. गरीबी को हटाना है SDG number 1. Prosperity की surety with no poverty. Starvation के खिलाफ focus है साफ. Zero hunger is SDG 2. So don't waste food. SDG 3, good health, well-being, good health of mind and the body. Ending diseases इसका aim. जैसे AIDS, cancer, COVID-19. You know the name. You know the name. Goal 4 is something really cool. पढ़ना लिखना in college and school. SDG 4 है quality education. इसके बिना सफर करता है nation. सब पढ़े मिलके आगे बढ़े. Talent करे explore और साथ खेले. Century 21st gender equality is must. SDG 5 लाता है बदलाव. लड़की लड़के में ना करो भेदभाव. Equal है दोनों, अपने मन को करो साफ. Violence को रोकना दो, women को respect. गलत behavior को करना है correct. SDG 6 clean water sanitation. इसके बिना होता है agitation. Without water, tell me, can you survive? Without sanitation, can people thrive? So focus करो on साफ सफाई मेरे भाई. अब करते हैं बात SDG 7 की, which affordable and clean energy. Fossil fuels करते हैं दुनिया pollute. Imagine the धुआं of factories and commute. It's highly desirable to switch to renewables, which is more efficient and durable. Now we come to SDG 8, जिस पर चलता है सबका fate. It's decent work and economic growth. Progress and विकास के लिए जरूरी है both. Equal pay and job creation. Strong economy for good nation. Now we must see the bigger picture of strong industry and innovation. That's SDG 9 for you. सड़क, building, bridge and rail. Infrastructure development का खेल. पर इसके चक्कर में don't forget the society. It's SDG 10, reduced inequality. Everyone's equal, don't discriminate on basis of money, race, color and faith. Respect all and do not hate. रहना है united, let's get this straight. SDG 11, लाएगा prosperity. Sustainable cities and community where everyone lives
Lovely.
with happiness and safety. जहाँ हो सुरक्षित प्रकृति and संस्कृति and public places with good mobility. SDG 12, reduce waste generation cause it's responsible consumption and production. करो use जरूरत अनुसार. बचाओ बाकी for आने वाले दिन चार. Manage the resources, recycle and reuse. Efficiency को please करो तुम choose. इससे मिलेगा environment को traction. SDG 13 on climate action. Cause pollution, global warming है issues real. Glaciers melt, बढ़ रहा sea level. कहीं forest fires, कहीं extreme weather. Climate के लिए let's stand together. Environment है खराब, world's getting hotter. SDG 14 है life below water. चाहे हो तालाब, river, ocean or sea. Marine life को please let it be. Oceans have become a garbage dump. Can't you see? Can't you see? Protect marine and coastal lives is our plea. Goal 15 yani life on land, iska conservation hai in our hand. Protect species and conserve habitats, for the nature will do tit for tat. But to achieve all these SDGs, the world needs justice and peace. Peace, justice and strong institution. SDG 16 is the solution. So protect people, counter crime and the violence. Human rights ke liye end the silence. Fight corruption, demand accountability. Promote rule of law for global stability. Unity is key to make world बेहतरीन. Global partnerships is SDG 17. सरकार society जनता करे मिलकर काम, इसका होगा awesome परिणाम. Let's nurture global cooperation to bring benefits for every nation. Our future depends on achieving goals. So come forward and play your roles. So come forward and play your roles.
Very nice.
That is Abza, a shining rap star. It has been a beautiful association with Mr. Samarth Pathak. We were part of the UNODC Lockdown Learner Series on responding to COVID-19, promoting SDGs and youth action. Thanks, Mr. Samarth Pathak. It was the first time when we had a rap for the students of 9th and 11th in a school. And you noticed Abza there. Thank you so much, Mr. Samarth, for taking Miss Abza under your wings, under the wings of UNODC. We remain ever thankful to you for this wonderful launch of Miss Abza's video by the UNODC. We are launching it today when it comes to RiseUp4SDGs. I'm sure she, being a rock star, is going to rock around and motivate a number of students worldwide. We are very, very thankful to you, Mr. Samarth, for the partnership which we had. Thank you for the faith and the trust you had in us when you became partners of RiseUp4SDGs and decided to go along in this journey. We look forward to more such partnerships. We look forward to blessings of UNODC. Mr. Samarth Pathak, we look forward to your friendship. We look forward to a lovely, beautiful journey. And now, Mr. Samarth Pathak, Communication Officer, South Asia, at UNODC, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. I request you, Mr. Samarth Pathak, to please address the August gathering. I know you're driving, you said so. If you can do it, we'll be very, very thankful. Please, a minute or two.
Very much, Ms. Dillon, for this wonderful introduction. But like you mentioned, first of all, it is especially when we were young. It was very interesting because it feels, and I know that we are all of the members who are joining in, all the viewers, that said, I must
We missed your voice for some time, but I think the internet is very poor at your end, and we know you're driving. So kind of you. Please try again, Mr. Samarth, if you can try again.
right.
Yes.
Can you?
Yes.
Samarth, can you please put off your video? I think then it will work.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes. But we can't hear you now. You're on mute.
Better. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay. What I was saying was that, of course, these are just reminders that digital divides exist, and if we do have internet issues all over the place, so we must be working towards that. But I was trying to say that it seems that we are all together as a family, working for a common cause, working for a very important global framework, the SDGs. And what is remarkable is what Rise Up for SDGs as a platform has been able to achieve over the last so many months. I have been a follower of the forum, all the activities that have been happening, all the sessions, and the brilliant work that educators have been doing, young people have been doing, joining hands for the SDGs is something that is a good practice that should be replicated elsewhere, actually. But due to your efforts, Ms. Dhillon, what has happened is that educators from across the world, across several countries, and especially across South Asia, are increasingly connecting with each other, planning new projects, new programs to strengthen the Sustainable Development Goals. And this is important as we build back from COVID-19. We are seeing so many issues pertaining to education, pertaining to social themes such as discrimination, peace, uh, crime prevention, gender equality, etc. And it is high time that we all collectively put more emphasis on the SDGs. SDGs, the deadline is 2030, which is just 9 years away. And it is so interesting that the decade of action for the SDGs has begun with a global emergency, a global crisis of historic proportions, COVID 19. So I do look forward as we celebrate the birthday of the SDGs by reiterating our joint commitment to the Sustainable Development Goals, to planning forthcoming initiatives together, jointly, bilaterally, individually, and let's strengthen each other's efforts. Let's complement each other's efforts. I would also like to congratulate Abza, who has been a fantastic lockdown learners, just like many other young people who have engaged with UNODC over the past year and a half through the Lockdown Learners series. Abza, of course, wants music for social change. She uses entertainment and music for SDGs. And this is a very important product, a rap that she has come up with on her own. It was completely her idea. All we did was ignited that interest in her, ignited that spark in her, and continue to encourage her. So it's a job very well done, as you can see. It's one of the very few global raps, I can say, on the Sustainable Development Goals. And I would encourage all educators who are participating today to, share this with other students, to make them feel interested in the SDGs. And such things, such products, where young people use their own skills to think about social problems, to create awareness, to promote youth action, I think is very welcome. So let's join hands. That would be my first and last message. And I do look forward to continuing our strong relationship, not just with Rise Up for SDGs, not just with Ms. Dhillon, who has been like a mentor, but also with all the other members, all the other guests and viewers who are joining us today. Many of them I know, they are friends. Saurabh is here. Saurabh also has been doing remarkable work through his podcasts. Dr. Usha Malhotra is, of course, an educator who inspires all of us, Ms. Rita Singh, Ms. Joyita Saha, and we must all, come together to look at how we can engage young people more creatively, more innovatively in the classrooms, especially on themes that matter, on peace, on discrimination, on fake news, on radicalization, because these are very interesting times that we are living in. There are important issues that society is facing. And this is also a time where young people are more interested than ever in doing something about these problems. So as policymakers, as educators, as UN people, as common citizens, as parents, it's our duty to give them that platform. And I do hope that Rise Up for SDGs will rise to the occasion. And we all, of course, at UNODC stand strongly in support of such forums. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Samath. It's always a pleasure to hear to you. And it's always a pleasure to learn from you so many things which you are involved in, and you keep encouraging us. Thank you so much, Samath. So ladies and gentlemen, what one does makes a difference. And one has to decide what kind of difference he or she wants to make. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the powers we need inside us already. Yes, together we can change the world. Met Mr. Saurabh Nanda on LinkedIn. He and his brother have studied in Army Public Jalandhar, Kent, where fortunately even I served as the principal. He is associated with youth empowerment. He is the Joint Secretary of AGAPP, International Youth Mentor, SDGs Promoter. He is the Education Mentor for UNGA Youth and United Nations Global Alliance, Japan, Global Ambassador of Awaji Youth Federation, Japan. Over to you, Mr. Saurav Nanda. How can we change the world?
Thank you so much, ma'am. And when ma'am was there in Army Public School, Jalandhar, unfortunately, those were the times when I was not there in the school. We could never really meet. So we met after, I think, almost 15, 20 years, but remotely. We are still yet to meet each other physically. I'm just going to share my screen a little bit so that. Perfect. I hope this is visible.
Yes.
Okay.
This.
Right. So this is the city that I come from. This is the city where Dhillo ma'am comes from. And this is the city which is very close to Kamala Nehru Public School. And they're doing an amazing job. Now, this is a picture from last year after the lockdown, 1 month into the lockdown. And we saw this beautiful image, which was not visible since the 1980s. For the first time since the 1980s, we could see the Himalayan mountains from Jalandhar, which is around 230-40 kilometers away. This image is the most inspirational image for me since last year. And when I saw this, I saw that just within 1 month, we could change so much that we could see nature back again. But the moment you take your eyes down from the sky to the ground and you see plastic. So then a lot of us got together that we need to do something about the plastic pollution, but we didn't know what to do. So doctors and lawyers and educators, psychologists, students and builders, we all came together. Let's do something about it, right? And de facto, we became environmentalists. That is what we all need to be today as well to achieve the SDGs. Half of the SDGs are dedicated towards saving the planet and the environment. Now, how do we do that? We have created a group. We don't know how to do it. I knew one thing, that I can mentor students, I can give them direction, I can give them guidance. And that's exactly what we started to do. And our efforts have resulted in some fruition, actually. Now, we can change the world with knowledge. This is our forte. This is the forte of AGAP, which is Action Group Against Plastic Pollution. Now, there's this girl, her name is Janvi. Actually, she's joined the meeting as well. Janvi is from Mumbai. She's 17. She's studying in class 12. She's still in high school. Then there is this young person, young smart person. His name is Devesh. He's from Delhi. He's 20 years old. He's studying economics. He's in his final year from Delhi University. And then we have Miss Tavishi Kumar. She's again from Delhi and Jalandhar. She's 30 years old. She's a judicial services aspirant. That means she wants to become a judge in a court in India. And she's studied law from Nalsar University. Now, these three people, these three seemingly different people, have something in common. They both joined AGAP as interns under our guidance. What were they able to do? They were able to participate in a national level research, academic research paper conference on sustainability, which was called Sustainable Environment Challenges and Opportunities at NIT Jalandhar, which is Institute of National Eminence. Janvi presented a paper related to plastic waste generated after COVID-19. Devesh did some research on the different plastic waste management across different states in India. And Tavishi did research on the legal aspect of plastic waste management in India. 3 of our mentees participated. 2 out of them jointly won the Best Oral Presentation Award. And technically, high school students were not really allowed to present, but still Janvi won the prize. She was actually recognized separately by the professor, and the professor said, Janvi, whenever you're doing any particular research later on, please reach out to me and I will help you in that research. This is the power of research, and I want all of you to get involved. You know why? Because research makes our opinions and feelings become real. We all are passionate about SDGs. We all are passionate about the environment, about human rights, about everything. I mean, you've all heard that beautiful rap song by Abza. But then to make those feelings real in front of our leaders, we need to do research. We need to support it with evidence. Decision makers cannot ignore facts. We have seen this. We have seen this with our students in India, with our students in Rise Up SDGs and elsewhere, that when they talk about facts, nobody can ignore you. So let's produce more facts. And if you go to any website which is related to SDGs, directly the UN website or the SDS and Youth website or a bunch of other websites, including ECOSOC Youth Forum, they will all tell you to do one thing. Join your nearest NGO and start contributing. This is the time where you have to contribute, because 9 years will go like this, but facts will remain facts. That is all my presentation today. Thank you so much, Dilo ma'am and KNPS Fagwada, for allowing me to share this.
Thank you, Saurabh. You are a very, very important member of this SDGs family. We always stronger together when we work together. And I'm sure from amongst us, many of our SDGs ambassadors and many of our SDGs goalkeepers are going to connect with you and going for research. You have been a real motivator today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Smashing smiles, vibrant attires, and stellar performances. Meet the SDGs ambassadors, walk the ramp, and showcase their love for SDGs.
There's a bright new star that's shining. Can you see its light? And it's pointing in one direction. I just know it's right. There are 17 goals to strive for, and the road is long. But maybe this is what we were meant for. We're 7 billion strong, and it's finally been our time. Can these 17 goals all right? We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. And in poverty and hunger, living healthy lives, education and equality go side by side. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Taking care of all the life in the ocean and land, clean energy and water, they go hand in hand. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. An economy that gives us what we all really need. Green cities, green products, and a life that's free. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Now we have to come together, live in justice and peace, turn dream to reality for you and me. Nations have met and spoken, and the words ring true. What the words turn into action depends on what we do. They're talking of transformation for whole systems view. But whether we can hold the whole planet in our hearts and minds depends on me and you. Like birds who have stretched their wings, take these 17 goals and sing. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. And in poverty and hunger, living healthy lives, education and equality go side by side. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Taking care of all the life in the ocean and land, clean being the norm. Provide education everywhere for all ages. Create decent jobs that pay decent wages. Clean energy and water for the whole population. Clean up industry with lots of green innovation. Equality and empowerment for women and girls. Equality for everyone all over this world. Creating sustainable cities is vital. All production and consumption has to stay in closed cycles. The climate, the land, the ocean, ecosystem, all life on this planet is crying out for assistance. Got to end war, make peace, do right by one another. Be generous to every human sister and brother. To achieve these sustainable development goals, we'll give it our minds, hearts, bodies, and souls. Like birds who stretch their wings. In 17 goals and say, we love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Ending poverty and hunger, living healthy lives. Education and equality go side by side. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Taking care of all the life in the ocean and land. Clean energy and water, they go hand in hand. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. An economy that gives us what we all really need. Green cities, green products, and a lot less greed. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Now we have to come together, live in justice and peace. Turn dream into reality for you and me. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. And poverty and hunger, living healthy lives. Education and equality are side by side. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Taking care of all the life in the ocean and land. Clean energy and water, they go hand in hand. There's a bright new star that's shining. Can you see its light? And it's pointing in one direction. I just know it's right. There are 17 goals to strive for, and the road is long. But maybe this is what we were meant for. We're 7 billion strong. And it's finally our time. And these 17 goals are right. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. And in poverty and hunger, living healthy lives. Education and equality go side by side. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Taking care of all the life in the ocean and land. Clean energy and water, they go hand in hand. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. An economy that gives us what we all really need. Green cities, green products, and a lot less greed. We love the SDGs. We love the SDGs. Now we have to come together, live in justice and peace. Turn dream into reality for you and me. The nations have met and spoken, and the words ring true. Well, the words turn into action, depends on what we do.
Thanks, SDG ambassadors, for the super duper SDGs ramp walk. Now I would like to show our gratitude to Mr. Sandeep, the national convener of SDG Topal. Thanks, Mr. Sandeep, for being our partners. Your constant encouragement was a great support. On 17th June 2020, when I met Mr. Sandeep online and took part in SDG's Conference of Education for Educators, ever since then, there has been no looking back. It has been a beautiful journey with lots of support from SDG Chopal and Mr. Sandeep. Mr. Sandeep is the global convener SDG Chopal. He's a passionate lead volunteer with core strengths and strategy in outreach development in global markets. Mr. Sandeep, I would now request you to address this August gathering. Over to you, Mr. Sandeep.
Thank you so much, Dylan ma'am. I think we owe equally to you to support this mission. And I would start with saying a big greetings and a hello to all the stakeholders in this memorable journey. Rise Up for SDGs is a great coming together of energies for more good in the world, leaving no one behind. Many congratulations to all the partners in this journey. I think it's been a great example of SDG 17 all through the 8 months. I've been watching all the events. It's so amazing, so awesome. I don't have words to explain, but then yes, it's been a great coming together of the parents, the students, and our star educators. Huge gratitude to all the educators who have actually put together this wonderful journey, and we want to applaud each one of you because it's been a very passionate engagement all the way through. It's not a small thing. 8 months, regular engagements. Every month you're touching 2 SDGs, 16 of them covered. We didn't come to know how it all went off. It's simply great to see all this, and I'm so excited to see each newsletter. That is so much of good work being put together by the students, of course guided by the teachers. It's been amazing. Thanks to UNODC and the other partners involved with this initiative. Of course, SDG Chopal, Edu Chopal, we are proud partners, and we are very proud of Mrs. Dillon. Your leadership has been at the helm of this in the entire movement, and we are proud of you. Actually, I have no words to explain the amount of the work which has been put by the students, and kudos to the team KNPS. So much of work being done each day. We used to watch each event we have been watching. Even if I have missed some, I would have been always seeing the Facebook live recording sessions. So this SDG action, the global project, brought the global community together to drive action towards the SDGs. The 6th SDG session action anniversary celebrations powered by the partners and the organizations inspired, mobilized, and connected people on one mission, the SDGs, the Agenda 2030. So these 8 months have been exciting, ma'am, and we look forward to a lot of excitement going forward. It's been talking of a lot of presentations, experiential sharing, stunning newsletters, exhibitions, and a wonderful space to connect for the educators community and the children, to promote, to motivate, and to excite the educators, to excite the students to take part in the innovations and to take this journey forward. And I wish great times, exciting celebrations ahead. We are all one in this mission. This brings a big hope and strength to all of us and the Agenda 2030. Thanks again, madam, for the opportunity, and thanks to each educator. I see Rita ma'am sitting here, Usha ji sitting here. Thanks to everyone. I also want to convey best wishes from Deepak ji. He's right now in London, but he's conveyed for this launch all the best wishes going forward, and we are together in this. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep. Miss Rita Singh and Miss Bushra and Ms. Naqvi have been a great support throughout this project. I owe gratitude to them also. This was to be done in the end, but yeah, it's come in between. So ever grateful to you, Rita, and ever grateful to you, Bushra.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Pleasure has been ours.
Now I would like to invite a very lovely SDGs ambassador, and she is Miss Sunita Raji. She has specifically recorded a song for RiseUp for SDGs, and she calls it RiseUp for SDGs Anthem. When she's an honorable panelist, and during one such presentation, she did sing this song informally. Now we have the total English version, keeping in mind the global audience. Yes, let's go ahead. Together we can change the world.
Oh, if you want just right? Why do we think that someone else will better our lives? Why do we wait for others when all of us can strive? Live the global goals for sustainability, people and for planet and for prosperity. Oh, if you want to change the world, just follow the SDGs. Oh, we can cure the Mother Earth and spread universal peace. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you want to change the world, just follow the SDGs. Yes, we can cure the Mother Earth and spread universal peace. Da 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 da
Why we act for SDGs? We want to realize the SDGs. The SDGs can only be realized with local and global partnerships. Let's see what the SDG ambassadors would like to say why we act for SDGs.
Act for SDGs as it's a universal call for action by 193 world leaders.
We act for SDGs to educate, raise awareness, and seek our own ways to contribute.
We act for SDGs to educate, promote, restore, and protect our ecosystems.
Hello everyone, I'm SDG Ambassador from Radiant International School, Patna, India. We act for SDG to end poverty and ensure that by 2030 all people enjoy peace and prosperity.
If we want a better world and a cleaner planet for us and for the future generations, we have to fight for SDGs.
Hi, this is RiseUp4GlobalGoals. We work for SDGs, for safe, fair, and progressive planet where no one is left behind. Thank you.
We act for SDGs to share ideas and transformative solutions to meet global challenges.
We rise up for SDGs to raise our voice and hold leaders to account.
Hi, I'm Nirmala Devi Kandasamy, an educator from SK St. Patrick, Malaysia. We act for SDGs to mobilize our community to take direct action for the goals.
It's not yours, it's not mine, it's our world. So join hands as small acts of SDG, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform this beautiful world.
We act for SDGs to speak out as one voice to build a sustainable world.
We act for SDGs to beat the climate change.
We act for SDGs to practice, preach, and promote global goals for people, planet, partnership, prosperity, and peace.
We act for SDGs to play fair irrespective of caste, color, creed, and beyond boundaries.
Hello, Rita Singh here. We act for SDGs to create accountability, awareness, and action for global goals. Thank you.
We act for SDGs to raise our voice for SDGs advocacy and SDGs action during the Global Week. Thank you, dear. for sharing your opinion. And now let me share the RiseUp4SDGs partnership journey. RiseUp4SDGs journey started in January 2021. 2 goals in a month, deliberated one by one. Second and fourth Friday were the days of the month. January to September, 16 minutes for 9 months. Partnerships help us to conquer mountains. Partnerships help us to conquer the 7 seas, cross the 7 seas. Partnerships of 1043 educators, 58 countries, help students and educators to act for SDGs. 8733 global students on 17 e-newsletters. 1702 voices for SDGs in Flipgrid makes it better. Minecraft, raps, photo stunts, poems, whatever. Mime articles, posters, Wakelet holds it together. RiseUp4SDGs international project is in its achievement is the partnership of 17 global goals from 6 continents. 131 panelists, 41 countries, 17 conferences in solidarity for partnership, people, planet, peace, and prosperity. RiseUp4SDGs is now a global family. Family of educators, family of ambassadors, family of friends, family living far and wide. Now family together for SDGs advocacy, action, and pride. We move on, Charu. Let's hear what students have to say. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Samprit Kriti from BBPS Dwarka, New Delhi, India. I'm currently studying in 10th standard. I'm really thankful to the Rise Up for SDGs project as I really loved participating in this. It was a great experience for me. I really got to know more about the SDGs and everything which is going around us in the present world. And not only I addressed the problems, but also I discovered some of the more creative solutions to them.
Hello, my name is Norris Mirashika and I'm from SK Tiara Pamai, Olulupo, Malaysia. I love participating in Rise Up for SDGs International Collaborative Project because it has given me a lot of knowledge and experience. But most important is that I had the opportunity to be part of the universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that by 2030, all people enjoy peace and prosperity. Thank you for this opportunity, and I had so much fun to be part of this project. Thank you.
I loved participating in Rise Up for SDGs International Collaborative Project as there is an enormous need in the transformation in the way we think and act and walking on the path of United Nations SDGs laid that way. I, under the guidelines of my respected teacher, Ms. Ruby Chaudhary ma'am, became a part of an awareness campaign through various poems and artworks, and also succeeded in bringing a change in myself with the tremendous support from my school. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaushki Singh from class 6A of DPS Varanasi, located in India. I loved participating in Rise Up for SDGs International Collaborative Project because I got to know more about the world, how I can make a change, and how we all can make our earth a sustainable one. From goal number 1 to goal number 17, I enjoyed every single one of the activities. I must say, this journey was amazing. Thank you.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Рома Морозов. Я ученик 3 А класса школы номер 5, Красноярск, Россия. Мне очень понравилось участвовать в проекте «Мы за целью устойчивого развития». Я делал поделки, сортировал мусор. А самое главное, то, что мне понравилось участвовать в проекте «Мы за целью устойчивого развития». Сохраним планету чистой.
Namaste to one and all. I'm Gitanjali Tyagarajan, a student of grade 6B, Bal Bharati Public School, Dwarka, New Delhi, India. I would like to take the opportunity to let everyone know how RiseUp for SDGs international collaborative projects made me more responsible, resourceful, and reasonable. I have been a part of SDGs starting from SDG 8. The topics I covered were child labor, modern infrastructures, inequalities, responsible consumption, pollution, climate action, life on land, life in water, peace, justice and strong institutions, and collaboration in all SDGs. These projects were very interesting, informative, and innovative. I studied and researched for all the SDGs and I projected my ideas through making posters, paintings, poetry, e-poster designing and pledge taking respectively. I should extend my sincere thanks to my Hema Gupta ma'am for guiding and giving me this right platform and making me more creative, careful towards my motive and showing concern towards the nature. I assure that I will be a good citizen, follow all the sustainable development goals and work for the betterment of the society. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Hafsa Shaz of class 10A from DNOPOYA school. I loved and enjoyed participating in the RiseUp for SDGs International Collaboration Project. I also learned the importance and the significance of various aspects of our earth. I also learned and realized how to utilize all the available resources with care. I wholeheartedly thank the United Nations for initiating this wonderful project. I would also love to thank the Yeropoya School for taking up this project and giving us all an opportunity to speak up for SDGs. We need to speak up for our planet. This project made us realize the importance of a planet and what we should do. Thank you.
Good day to everyone. I'm Shahan Mohammed from class 6B studying in the Yeropoya school. I'm thankful to Rise Up for SDGs as I got a wonderful opportunity to research and examine on various topics. I realized the cost of a planet. Yes, it is highly expensive. No one can purchase it. We all need to rise up and maintain our planet. I would once again thank the United Nations for initiating this project. It was an interesting experience for me. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lavinia from Scola Superiore Comerciale Nicolae Turisco from Romania. I'm thankful to Rise Up for SDGs International Collaborative Project, as I believe it has given us, the students, the opportunity to express our opinion related to sustainable development goals and the problems of our planet. The activities that we took part in have a great impact and raise awareness about how important it is to take care of the environment. Rise Up for SDGs project has given students a voice to speak our message of peace, prosperity, and protecting the environment. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Nabya Barshne. I study in class 6 in St. Anandram Jaipuriya School, Basundhara, Ghaziabad, India. I am thankful to Rise Up for SDGs, International Collaborative Project, as it opens students' mind to different communities and experiences outside of their own. It helps in the sustainable management of means and resources. It helps to ensure a bright future for the future generation. It focuses on the environment conservation. I'm also thankful to my teacher to make me the part of this amazing collaboration. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Shubhadeep Shi. You know, once John Levi said that our future is in the hands of the young, as it has always been. One generation hands off to the next, and each new generation has its own vision, its own ideas and beliefs. This is what means to be young. You believe. I am thankful to RiseUp4SDG's international collaborative project to make me realize what John Levi actually meant. We came together from all different corners of the world and worked hand in hand to address problems that our world faces right now, and also came up with simple, practical solutions. We managed to spread awareness all around the world. Today, on an individual scale, this awareness impacted hundreds. Who knows, this could become thousands or millions in the near future. And what was the most interesting, all of this was done by teens, the Generation Z. It is just amazing what we can achieve if we just believe. In a more personal level too, the experience has been very enriching. I met so many youngsters who are just like me. We sat together and worked out solutions, made posters.
Thank you so much, my dear educators, the SDG goalkeepers, the SDG ambassadors. With this, we move on to the next, please.
Research and whatnot. And thanks to the online platform, all of this was carried out effortlessly. We got to know so many interesting facts, cultures, practices, public issues.
We'll be sharing with you now
about it right now.
The program, the carnival, the festival which we are going to have from 17th to 20th September. And I take this opportunity to invite all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's celebration, the launch of SDG's birthday and the launch of 12-day celebrations right from 17th of September to 20th of September. We had volunteers who volunteered, the SDG ambassadors who took a group, who have taken a group of 7 schools, 6 to 7 schools, and they're going to present each day. They have the name of the team, and this is the schedule which we're going to follow for the next 11 days till 28th. We need to create memories. And ladies and gentlemen, participating in RiseUp4SDGs have created memories, very good memories for all of us. The world is more interconnected than ever before. I would like to thank this family of RiseUp4SDGs. Would definitely like to thank Ms. Rita Singh, who has been always there supporting this project right from the core of her heart. Would like to thank Ms. Bushra, who has always been very, very supportive too when it comes to the conduct of RiseUp4SDGs conferences. Thank you, dear Rita and Bushra. Without you, it would not have been possible. All the 17 goals traveling together was such fun and such good experience.
Thank you.
Where there is a family, there's love. With this love, the SDG family, the RiseUp4SDGs family, is now a movement. Let's make it a movement. Let's scale up our good efforts. Let's build a better world. Let's leave no one behind. With this, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, boys and girls. Thank you, men and women. Thank you, everybody, for joining the launch party of RiseUp4SDGs. Thank you, Samarth Pathak, for joining in spite of a very, very busy schedule. Thank you, Mr. Saurabh, for joining us and sharing the concept of research, facts and figures, and then fighting it out. Thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for joining us and encouraging us. Thank you, Sunita, for your wonderful, wonderful video. We were waiting all the while for the release, and I believe this is the best release we could have for our panelist, Sunita, our British Council School Ambassador too. Thank you, Sunita. Thank you, Usha ji, for always joining us. Thank you, boys and girls, everybody. Thank you very, very much. With this, we come to a formal end, but yes, informal. If anybody wants to say something, Rita, if you could say, followed by Bushra, and then everybody else can speak out. Yes, please.
I think with all these 8 months together, of course, there are many, many more years we have common with you through British Council School Ambassadorship. But later on, as we joined the SDG, specifically the Rise Up for SDGs project, and there has been, I think the whole, I think somebody used a very beautiful word that you have created a wonderful space. And somebody, I may be missing the word, who talked about I think Sandeep ji talked about collaboration of energies. So this is what you have brought about. This is what you have done. Each one were probably doing something in the standalone islands and trying to make a difference. And when the partnership happened, the whole synergy, additional synergy got built up, and the impact was probably multifold, manyfold. And it was, if each one was contributing 1% and 10 people got together, the impact wasn't just 10%. The impact became 100%. That is the power of partnership. That is the power of trying to do things together. And of course, people have been using this cliched statement, but it's so true. Together we all can. I think people have really heard all of us. I don't want to keep saying. It's the work, it's the energy, it's the smile, it's the enthusiasm that will speak for what each one has taken from this Rise Up for SDGs. And taking cue from our speakers of today, yes, we intend to, Samarji, get into the serious business of how do we inculcate peace, how do we make them understand about the fake news, how do we actually get into the less radicalization of what is happening today, how do we sensitize them, how do we actually sensitize our students towards the research work and understanding the meaning of facts and what value do these things have. And of course, like Sandeep ji said, collaboration of energies is what we will keep working towards. And thank you, Paramjit ma'am, for all this involvement. It is indeed the entire, not just me, I think the entire Indrapram group of institutions stays not just honored, but enriched with this experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. We did have a research paper for our goalkeepers, and
yes,
quite a number of them participated, and we had the judgment and everything.
Yes.
We have started, but now perhaps the impetus has been given by Mr. Saurabh. Maybe we'll be more into it. And now, Bushra, over to you, please.
Ma'am, may I say something?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Just wanted to say you achieved something during pandemic, ma'am. And why I don't call it a journey? I won't call it a journey. I'll call it an odyssey. And why an odyssey? Because the span of time that you covered it in a time when people were losing hope. You covered it in a time when people were thinking that learning can be possible. At that time, going beyond the school boundaries, going beyond learning, going beyond textbooks, you could count the number of participants in your team. You could count even the number of schools who have participated. But actually, what you cannot count, ma'am, is how you and Rita, ma'am, have impacted lives. With every child multiplied into 10, the journey is going to start from the children. And what you have done, ma'am, is an odyssey. It is an epic journey. It is an odyssey. And that too, in the pandemic time when ships were absolutely tossed in the ocean, not knowing where the lighthouse were, both of you emerged like a lighthouse. And that is where I do namaskaram. And I said one thing, salute to your indomitable spirit. And I really, really wish that the sunshine that has started spreading from India here spreads out to the entire world. With more and more, Maria, the journey continues, the yatra continues, and may it become a great, great success. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have been very magnanimous when it comes to praising all of us.
It comes from heart, ma'am.
It's a team which has done such wonders. Thank you. Bushra ji, are you there around? Let me just check Bushra and then yes, surely.
Sumanji is also raising hand.
I somehow didn't see Bushra, ma'am. Is she there?
Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, so we go to the senior most lady here first. Usha ji, and then everybody else can speak, please. All right?
Sumanji is raising hand, Paramjit ma'am.
Usha ji, aap bole, please. Some internet issue. Usha ji, please.
We've been celebrating children's birthdays, elders' birthdays, youngsters' birthdays, everybody's birthdays. But to celebrate something, STG birthday, the way we have celebrated, it is just amazing. So many people have gained from it. I don't mean gain. It's such an emotional challenge that they have been able to accomplish. Parents, grandparents, neighbors, servants, children. School is one little part. School children are one little part. What ma'am you have done, Panjika and the team, you have taken that little part to the bigger group of society in one way or the other and spread the wings of what we believe in, SDG, the sustainable goals, because the seed is being sown all over. Maybe one of us, I'll talk to my maid or something from what I've been seeing and watching. Maybe you will be doing the same. So thank you. This is a growth. We all are so thankful to you. And the children will never forget this journey because they are the leaders of our nation, of the world, which will be again back to normal what it was. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, all the friends who I made here. Such a beautiful place to be in. Thank you.
Thank you. Suman, please, over to you. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
कुछ कहने को नहीं है, थक गई हूँ.
We can't hear you, Suman. Unmute, no. We'll try after some time. Anybody else would like to say something? Yes, Swati, would you like to say something? Suman, you try, please. We can't hear you.
Yes. I guess I have always said whatever I felt. I get emotional, but just that after this journey, in our thoughts, each one of us is a transformed individual. The students, the teachers, it has been a complete transformation in our thought process, in our consciousness. And I guess now is the time to act and go on acting. And with mentors like you all to guide us, I guess SDG, this journey, it's not, you always keep saying it's not over. Just one part of it is over, and maybe we are beginning another one. And keep guiding us, ma'am. Keep leading us, keep showing us the way. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Suman, if you can, rejoin, I'm sure you'll find a voice. We still can't hear you. We can't hear you, Suman. If you rejoin,
And it will be a good idea to rejoin. Once you leave and rejoin,
I'm sure then
sometimes
you'll be able to speak.
But ma'am, just leave and rejoin quickly. That'll be faster.
Someone rejoin. Yeah, that's it. Now, anybody else would like to say something, please?
How's Raj going without speaking?
Yeah, we want to hear
would you like to say something, but his internet is a little low for it. Yes, Ayappa, we loved your modeling.
Good evening, everybody.
I think.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, all. Everybody. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, all. Good evening, everybody. Really, it's a great pleasure to be here in the first day. We are seeing some superstar movie in the first day in the festive time. So really, it's a rocking celebration for STG. I didn't expect something like this during the pandemic time. Really, I need to appreciate the whole team of KNPS. It's awesome. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for giving this path. Really, we want to this motivate us to do something better than what we planned yesterday. So now you make us to do something better than what we planned. So thank you so much, Paramjit ma'am. Thank you, Rita ma'am. All your guidance. Thank you, Sunita ma'am, Sandhya ma'am, all my British Council School ambassadors, and my team, the team grabbers. So we will rock on 23rd with your guidance and blessing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Suman, if you would try now.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, great. Wonderful. It was a very overwhelming time that we have been having for the past few days. I'm so very thankful to Paramjit ma'am and to all the lovely people here. What a great connection. What synergy. And, you've made the SDGs into something like a live entity. Hats off to you. Kudos to you. I'm so happy the green plant, the green bean race, that the great bean race, that I small little project that I curated. You have made it into something so wonderful by collaborating with it. So thank you again.
Welcome, Suman. We are so delighted. Collaboration is power, synergy, energy, everything. But today morning, we had such good fun in the school when we were dancing. We have just showed you small little snippets. But we danced to glory. We had that whole and we kept on dancing, dancing, dancing. It was so fun. It started raining. It didn't deter us, nothing. But that's the way we celebrate SDGs in our school. That's how it keeps going throughout the year. The children also, we didn't have the students today as such because the students are not coming, but the educators were there in the school. So, but we really, really enjoyed. It was great fun. And you can see everybody was happy, very, very happy to, do everything for SDGs. That's the spirit in our school. I hope this spirit comes in every school. We'll be able to change the world if everybody, adopts, embraces SDGs. So I think with this, we have crossed 25 minutes. If anybody wants to say something, please go ahead and speak. Nirmala Devi, are you there? I don't find you anywhere around. Anybody
Hi,
would
ma'am. I'll be
Hi,
leaving
ma'am.
now, Paramjeet ma'am. I'll be leaving. I just wanted to mention Charu. I mean, this girl has been amazing. The kind of patience this person has, the kind of smiling persona and disposition she has. She has been doubling up your vibes, passing out the way you would have loved to have people. And I mean, all kind of good things, bad things, nasty things, losing your patience kind of stuff that comes her way. Amazing, amazing, amazing person that you have with you, and our honor that we have associated with her. With these thoughts, I will leave because there are two run-throughs lined up. Bye and God bless you, ma'am. It's so much of learning with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So all of you see Charu, that's why we praise her. But you have not seen 10 more teachers of Kamala Nehru Public School who are working there. Behind the scene, constantly preparing creators, preparing newsletters, preparing everything. They are wonderful. So Charu is representing that team of Kamala Nehru Public Schools educators. Thank you, Amandeep, Tejinder, Hardeep, Nidhi, Sharda has been a great support. All of them have been wonderful people. Balpreet sir, everybody. Without you, have traveled this journey so smoothly. I owe so much to all of you. Thank you, my beloved educators, for being so good. Thank you. Yes, Nirmala, we wanted you to say something.
Thank you, Paramjit ma'am. Good evening, dear Paramjit ma'am, Usha ma'am, and dear global educators. I see Swati ma'am also here, Dr. Charu. Some of you I can't see in the screen. Thank you so much for this wonderful opening, because as a team leader for 26, I was actually looking forward to attend this session to get an idea so that I can prepare the moderators and also my team members. So it is a wonderful session, ma'am. No words to say. Happy birthday for the celebration. We are celebrating together. Happy birthday once again. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for all those lovely cards in the group. SDG's happy birthday. So I think this we come to the end of the meeting today. God bless you all. And we are always going to rock. This family lives long. This SDG family lives for years and years, and we keep on charging, encouraging our students, and keep on encouraging each other. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.